there's a guitar in this box. This is going to be interesting. So, I have been planning a trip to Thailand, to be specific, and last time I went to Thailand, I brought my normal guitar, and if you check out the video of my last trip to Thailand, you'll see I had my my Martin, my full-size Dreadnought guitar that came with me, and it was okay, but let's face it, traveling with a full-size guitar is a big pain in the you-know-what. And so before this trip, I decided to do a little bit of research. I decided I wanted to try to get a travel guitar. The ones that I've had, the Dreadnought Junior by Martin, wound up being a complete disaster for reasons I won't get into here. I had another guitar that I was going to bring last year to Thailand. It was a Tanglewood. Another technical issue with the guitar, the bridge pulled off of it. Anyway, I did some research and I decided I wanted one of these travel guitars with the removable neck. I'd seen somebody had a guitar like this in a resort that I played at. It wasn't this particular brand that I'm going to talk about now, but it was an interesting concept. And I decided that portability was going to be my main priority, not necessarily something that would sound like a full-size Dreadnought, because that's pretty much not going to happen. So I did some research and I came up with Journey guitars. They sell them on Sweetwater. I went through the Reddit posts and I read a lot about them, and it seemed that they had a really good review. They seemed to hold up really well. And the one I decided to go with was the OF660M, okay, which is the smaller carbon body guitar. There's a larger one. I'll post the model number on the screen. And I decided to reach out to Journey Guitars and tell them about my travels, tell them a little bit about what I do, and see if they'd maybe want to bless me with one of their instruments to test out and to take with me. And lo and behold, they did. That being said, I'm not going to sugarcoat whatever my opinions are of this. I'm going to tell it like I see it. And for now, I'm going to do an unboxing. The instrument came today, and I have to say, I'm shocked. There's a guitar in this box. Look at how tiny this is. It weighs maybe 6 pounds. I don't know. It's like, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Okay, so we're going to unbox it right now. I don't really know what to expect. So whatever reaction you get from me is going to be exactly kind of what I'm experiencing here in real time. Okay, and this thing you could supposedly just throw it right in the airplane overhead, which is why I went with this one. They make one that's slightly larger than this, which is supposedly has a much fuller sound, and it's a little more, which you would expect, because there is a such thing as mass and size, and there's only so much sound you can get out of something that's small. I went with the small one. I want to prioritize convenience of travel, because that's what this is all about. All right, now you can't see what I'm looking at, but literally it looks like I'm unpacking like a carry-on bag. You can already see it looks like a really nice, like a Cordura kind of nylon type thing. And it's literally, holy cow. I mean, let's get this box kind of off to the side. If nothing else, I have to say, all right, this is the back. Let me show you the front. Look at this little package here. It's like something you would throw on your back. Look at this. Oh my God, this not only can fit in the overhead, this could fit under the seat in front of you. This thing is tiny. Ooh. And look at these pockets. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know that I could fit my laptop in here. I most certainly probably cannot, but I have a large laptop, but this thing is set up where, I mean, if you had a compact travel setup, this could be like your carry-on bag, period. You know, like you could put your passport documentation in here. Oh, we got something in here. Hold on. Swag. What do we got? Some Allen keys. Oh, look at this. It's even got another bridge. A little saddle. I don't know if you can see that. A replacement saddle. Man. The packaging. Just the... let's see what we got in here. What else is in here now? It got me wondering, because I don't know what to expect. Let's put it on this case here. gonna open up all the bags anyway, just because look how overstimulated I am. I'm stimulated. Okay. There's a guitar in here. So let's lay it down. Holy moly. So, I guess the neck. I don't know where. The neck has got to be here somewhere. I see a guitar. All right, nice little paperwork. Thank you for choosing our gear. We're a small family-owned company in Salado, Texas. Nice little, it's got a quick start guide here, which I probably should look at, but who does that? So I'm looking at the guitar here. I'm assuming if I undo this, oh my God, the neck is next to it. So over here you have this carbon guitar, and then over here you have the neck. All right, I'm going to take this out without the camera because I need two hands and I don't want to screw it up. And we'll check back in once I have it out and I have an idea of how it goes together. All right, so kind of angle this a little bit better so you can see it. I have the guitar body here and the neck. Let's take the neck out. So here's the neck. Let's take it's got Grover tuners. It does feel like nicely put together here. Now supposedly you hold the guitar like on your knee or on something and let's see. This is a first for me. You just you got this kind of peg here, like it looks like it lines up with the hole. Put this here, push it, and it locks in place. And then I tighten it with this, and it's got this little release button. So when I popped it in, this kind of button engaged, and then you have this little knob here to tighten it. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. How freaking cool is this? And I got a little guitar here. Let's tune it. It's got locking tuners. Come on, really? This thing's cool. I didn't play it yet, but dude, it's this A string. I don't know if it's just by chance. It actually almost was in tune. Now, I don't know how you're going to hear it because I have this little lavalier mic on. So actually what I'll do is I'm going to switch the lavalier mic off and just kind of like just situate the regular mic here in front of me. I don't know how that's going to work for sound, but we'll see. Okay, and so here we are. So we're playing it. Wow, that's pretty good for carbon miniature guitar. Now mind you, this thing has electronics, so we'll get into that. You know, I don't want to overload my brain right now. I got a guitar. Like they used to before. I like this thing. Let's throw a capo on it. Thank you. Let's try Let's try this. I am excited. I like this thing. Holy moly. I'm going to slide this table up. It's almost as cute as me. You know what? I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it right now. Huh. And this is God's honest truth. Anyone who plays acoustic guitar knows this. You tune your guitar up and then you throw a capo on and start playing up the neck. The tuning gets wonky. Okay? You watched. I have this thing in tune. In open position. Okay? It's got a little weird, but okay. Which is fine. I don't... That's... It's not even that bad, actually. These are brand new strings, so I didn't stretch the strings. I didn't do anything. I mean, this thing is like... Anyway, so... Sounds pretty good in tune, first position. Dare I say, better than my Gibson. My Gibson's really temperamental. Now you capo it. I mean, it's in tune. This guitar's alright. First impressions, blown away. Blown away. Really excited because for a guitar player to have the ability to just take this little neat little package somewhere with you anywhere, look at it. And it's made out of carbon. Like a graphite, so it's not going to react to weird weather conditions. You leave it in the car, or it's cold, or it's humid. It's going to be stable. My initial reaction, really impressed. Locking tuners, like these are little details that just tells you like, hey, this company cares. You know, I mean, from what I'm seeing here, it's got this little thing here by the nut to keep the strings from falling out of like sequence when you take the neck off. Very well thought out. Let's see how it does with a little finger style. Took my love, took it down. Just tighten this capo a little bit. The neck profile is really nice. It's like a full kind of C shape, I guess you'd say. I'm sitting in the railway station, got a ticket for my destination. Tour of one night stands, my suitcase and guitar in hand. I mean, I'm very pleased with the sound coming out of this little instrument. So to the people who I've seen online who kind of complain about the smaller one, and they say how oh, it sounds tiny, it sounds... Well, first of all, what do you want it to sound like? It's not a full-size wooden dreadnought with a solid Sitka spruce top. Like, so let's be realistic, okay? But that being said, it really sounds good. The fret sizing, it seems like full-size frets. Really, really, really nice. So let's say we loosen this, right? So this is fairly loose. Yep, there we go. Holy moly. And it just comes apart and you lay it down in the case. Wow. Let's put it back together again. You just root the neck in nice. Push it together, it pops together. Screw it in. Let's see what the tuning is like now that I pop the neck off and put it back on. Make sure you unscrew this all the way when you're trying to remove the neck. I mean, it's out of tune, of course, but it's not even like egregiously out of tune. Cool. I took it into my YouTube studio, as you all know, and I said, let me plug this thing in, because there's no way with just a plain old piezo pickup, no active electronics, there's no way it could sound good. But plugged it into my little rolling cube here, so this is not a gig. I'm not getting too overexcited, right? But I gotta say, it sounds really good plugged in. I mean, nice and full. I mean, absolutely beautiful. I could live and work with this tone, especially in something tiny like this. I'm blown away. I really am. It's early on, so, you know, I'm going to put it through its paces. But another thing I want to talk about, since I've had a few moments to actually absorb the guitar a little bit and plug it in here, it comes, and I love when a manufacturer does this. Some of the little things it comes with, one is this pick guard you could attach here, right? That's what this little sticker is. I probably won't bother, but you could if you wanted to, if you care about scratches. The other thing, and I love when companies do this, comes with an extra ebony peg. Now, it's not about the peg itself. It also comes with this little pouch with, hello, an extra saddle, which is 1 millimeter or 2 millimeters lower than this saddle, and a little explanation, I'm going to shut this, of how you know, the action on this one is a little bit high, not too high, but you know what most people maybe would want. And it comes with this other saddle so that you could bring the action down. Bone saddle, nice touch. I mean, this is something that, as a guitar player, you all know that feels good when a company knows what we want. And it comes with, and this blew my mind too, I'm like, a hex wrench, you know, an Allen key wrench. And I'm thinking, well, maybe this thing has an Allen key, maybe if this thing malfunctions, and, you know, because this is probably the point that I'd be the most worried about, something going wrong. This is the, you know, the contraption. But no, lo and behold. So we unscrew the top. Thing has a truss rod. So I did my little adjustments, but the action, I mean, the relief to my eye, when I've been playing a long time, looks really, really, really good. So, but you have a truss rod adjustment. Little side note, and I'll get more into the travel aspects of it once I stop playing this thing. But the travel bag here, okay, again, it is just, you could put it on your back. I have my laptop, and I have a full-size MacBook in this back pouch. Full-size MacBook, 15, 16-inch, big MacBook. And, you know, it's got all the front pouches you could want. So literally, as a content creator, I will be traveling with not only my guitar, and all the trimmings that I need for it, but my laptop and maybe a little camera bag, and I can go off to Thailand with everything I need to make content. Now, this is the OF, let me double check, the OF660 I got the OF660M matte finish. Okay, the electronics, I learned that they're proprietary. So it's got its own little proprietary piezo electronics, no batteries to deal with. And through this little rolling cube, it sounds great. So I'm thinking maybe I'd need a little EQ pedal and a volume pedal maybe, because I can't adjust volume here on the fly. But that's fine with me. And then, so this is the OF. They have the FF, which is the larger bodied model, because if you go online, you'll see people complain. I'm not one of those people, but you'll see people complain that a lot of people like to always complain that the guitar doesn't sound, you know, it needs this, when the sound is really you, assuming that the guitar is at least workable. But this one's $13.99. The the FF full framed one, I'm calling it full frame. The full size one, the larger body, is $15.99. So it's $13.99, $15.99. It's like Apple pricing. Now I'm going to put affiliate links in the description for those of you who want to check it out. I'll put affiliate links to both this exact model and the larger model for you to just look at on Sweetwater there. For you to just look at. I'm blown away. There'll be way more videos because I'm doing traveling, and this is going to be what comes with me. Another case in point is the scale is like a full scale neck, like a Gibson scale, a 24.7 or something like that scale neck. So you're not dealing with these little miniature kind of like half-ass kind of neck. No, this is a full neck. What really excites me more than anything about something like this is, and as guitar players, I know you're all going to relate to this, what we love about our guitar, at least I love about my guitar, is that you could just kind of take it with you anywhere. And this takes that to a whole nother level, but to have it in a real workable instrument without much compromise, okay, that I could see is really, really exciting. I mean, you can take this neck off literally right now. I can just unscrew this, pop this neck off, throw it in the case. When I'm running and gunning and I don't need to break it down to its smallest form, I'll probably just put this in a small gig bag. This way I don't have to constantly take the neck off. You don't have to unloosen the strings to do that. It's you just gotta kind of you unloosen this, and then you click this little lever here, and it releases the neck. When you put it on, you make sure it's seated right. You press, you put it between your legs so you have some nice leverage. You pop it in, and you tighten this nut in the back. And when you tighten that nut, you make sure you have pressure so the neck is seated nicely, right? So there's no relief. You want that neck seated. You can see if there is, you can pull on it and you'll see it move, in which case you need to make it a little bit tighter. And the other thing, like I mentioned before, and this is always an issue with acoustic guitars, at least anyone I've ever owned, is when you capo it, the tuning gets crazy. But listen to this thing. It's holding better intonation than my Gibson. Let's capo it all the way up. Okay, let's just loosen this a little bit because this neck's it's got a nice full size neck. It's thick, not debilitating, but thick. A child arrived just the other day, came to the world in the usual way. The other thing I like is, and I was just talking about this inside with my wife, is, so right now I just disabled my wireless, so it's not plugged in right now. This is just the actual acoustic sound itself. She was just 17, yes, you know what I mean, yeah. Where she was, baby on the pair. I mean, if you can't entertain a bunch of people outside with this sound, because, for the people that say, oh, it's not full, it doesn't sound warm, it's projecting the sound straight from where it needs to. And for me, as somebody who sings and plays, it's giving me everything I need. In fact, in some ways you could argue it's sometimes nice not to have too much big, full, round sound when you're trying to sing, because it can compete with your voice. You know, which is why a lot of people who sing and play do tend to use smaller body guitars. I just don't, probably just because out of years of habit. But yeah, Journey Guitars, check out the affiliate links, and leave some comments down below. There'll be more videos with this guitar in the very near future. All right, take care.